Hi, this is For Starter, and this is a review of the SH Figuarts Hulk from the movie Avengers Age of Ultron. This is the first SH Figuarts Hulk that was ever released. So this is the box, and over the packaging we have Hulk right here, very nice, posing, and then the movie logo, Marvel hologram here on this side, Tower Nations, Bandai, and then some warning labels underneath, Hulk on both sides and with the SH Figuarts blurb, and then at the back some poses for Hulk. So let's open the box so I can tell you more about the figure. The movie Avengers Age of Ultron brought us the first SH Figuarts Hulk. The figure is tall about approximately 200 millimeters. There are deeper green paint apps to highlight the muscles of Hulk, making this more interesting than monotone. Since this is in line with the next Avengers movie, his tights has a small Avengers logo along the seams. This set only has two open grabby-like hands and an open-mouthed head. There's nothing special about replacing them with the default parts, but you'll notice the thickness of the pegs that hold them in. So let's go through the joints of the figure. So we have a head joint. He has no neck joint because it's already molded right here, and it is hindered by the muscles and the tone of the upper body. So head joint that goes left and right. It has a flexible joint right here, but you can't really go all the way to the back. You can push the head all to the front, no issue. And then we have an upper torso articulation right here. It can go 360, so as the waist. It doesn't go 360 though. It has its limitation, so you can go left and right, but it only goes up to here. You can force it, but I'm just afraid that I could break the entire figure. And then we have up. It doesn't have a real upper bicep swivel, just like any other SH Figuarts Kamen Riders, but you can see that there's a range of motion right here, and then there's another part right here that allows you to push the entire arm all the way to the front, like so, and stretch it out all the way to the back. And then we have double jointed elbow. The limitation is just up to here. We have a wrist joint that goes in and out. I think it's good enough that he has his own joint right here, because it does give him a range of motion going in, but not much going out. But side to side too, it has its own limitation, even though if you change the hands from this one to the open versions, and then upper thigh swivel right here, and then it goes in and out. The entire leg goes in and out. It can only go like in 45 degrees, so like so. And then we have double jointed knees, and this is how it is limited. And then we have a foot joint, but this one has a really good range of motion, and a toe joint, and this is what it looks like underneath. So those are the articulation points for Hulk. Some of the details that I think I missed are the Avengers logo on both sides. It doesn't really show on the prototype photos, or even on the promo photos on the box, but I'm glad it is here. And the problem I have with this is definitely the gaps. There's a gap right here, you can see the joints inside, and then there are gaps on the ankles as well. And then the biggest gap that I can see is, and it is quite weird, if you raise the arm right here, there's a huge gap right here between the torso and also the bicep, so you can definitely see what's going on inside. That's kind of weird. This is the first Hulk action figure in the SH Figuarts line. It will improve over time. I will be reviewing the next two Hulk SH Figuarts that was released just recently, and as of the moment, this is a good figure, but it has its own gripes, and it has its own problems. So those are the things that you need to know about Hulk. It is great to have your first SH Figuarts Hulk, but the gaps underneath the arms are, for lack of the better word, obvious. One of the slight issues would be balancing the figure in some poses, not because of the feet are not big enough, but the joints are not stable enough. Despite that, you can still pose the figure in different ways without exposing too much of the gaps. Don't worry if this is not within your discriminating taste, but rest assured the succeeding versions of this character have these issues rectified. And that is my review of the SH Figuarts Hulk from the movie Avengers Age of Ultron. If you want to know the possibilities for this figure, do check out the photos at the end of the video, and don't forget to like, share this video, and subscribe to this channel for more Figuarts reviews.